Islam. So this is part 3. I had to find some more space on the video. It's December the 12th, December the 23rd, 2021. Let's see if I can find something to show the time exactly. So make a long story short, see if you can see that. This is part 3, okay? In reference to me not accusing Naomi of being in this room, okay, or being part, or because many times I would hear a Spanish speaking accent, female voice. Sometimes, a lot of times, predominantly a lot of times, sound very young. Sometimes a Spanish speaking male accent, yelling, like seem like down the hall saying, "No, no," or somebody say werewolf. Oh my goodness. And Annapolis, I've heard those that speak Spanish that say the word werewolf too many times. Now, before it was clear they were saying werewolf. Now I notice it's just like hearing Thomas say Mo, which he still does to this day. Say Mo and to customers, and address the customers as Mo or love and so forth. When I say to this day, I'm saying as in this week. Okay. Today I didn't work with him. Yesterday, I definitely heard him say Mo. So, so what I'm trying to say, sometimes he doesn't sound like it. Sound like he's saying Mo. Okay, like like it's not really a complete Mo, but and I'm not gonna even say yesterday. I'm just gonna say this week, okay? Because usually I like to write down the time, and but definitely this past week. The day is Thursday, and sometimes he just clearly come out and say it to co-workers, predominantly black males, saying Mo. So and so. So just like he doesn't say it clear sometimes, he it's like hearing, because I don't know Spanish fluently, but I know when I hear werewolf. I used to know, now it's more like hearing Spanish and then slightly possibly hearing werewolf, and then every once in a while hear someone speak and say the word werewolf that speak in Spanish while I'm out. So definitely there are unclean spirits that seem to represent Mexico, South and Central America, that some form that it has embraced that there's some form of a dog, okay? Some form of a dog, a canine, some form of a beast. Islam? Definitely. It's no doubt. It's just like there's incubus, succubus, and so forth. Hearing those say that's a bird, the birdman, that sort of, and then all of a sudden that looked to be from Mexico, or that brown phenotype with the dark hair drive by me, okay, and look at me, and someone yelling something about the bird, whatever. So definitely there is a community of those that speak Spanish, and probably others inside that community, black Negroes in the military, unnaturalized, also thinking they're werewolves or some form of a dog or beast, I should say encouraging that energy in them, pale skin, whatever. So that's how it sounds like werewolf. So I'm not accusing Naomi, okay, of being in this room. In fact, many times I would give testimony. I was trying to give a best description of the accents, because a lot of times the accents, the best when I'm in reference to accents that speak Spanish, I can correlate them to what I hear at Burger King. I work around those that speak Spanish. Dora, she said she's from she came from El Salvador, the country of El Salvador, and the reason why I say that, because I don't know, and I try to use my words very carefully, but she said she came from El Salvador. Naomi, she said her parents came from Mexico. Christina, I think she said she was from, or she came from El Salvador, excuse me. Lorena, She speaks Spanish. I think she said she came from El Salvador. Serena, I think she said she came from Mexico. So listen to them speak. I can give a description of similarity what I hear in accents that's close in this room or very close around the room. And definitely it was a young voice, female voice with a Spanish accent, constantly talking, and still do. I've heard this recent accent in the room or close to the room. So, but nonetheless, I've never accused Naomi. I don't know Naomi. I had never went out with her. Imani and I kept giving testimony. We don't know anyone personally here. I never implied I want to get to know her or anyone that she knows personally. Never, ever. Her brother recently, maybe in the past 2 months, I think 2.5 months, started working for Burger King. But no, you know, I don't know Naomi. No, and so you know, I don't. So, but I want to make sure that I did not accuse her. Islam. So today, when she was like. And I've noticed the energy building. Once again, I noticed that she was when I stood next to her. I'm not saying it was because of me, because she doesn't know me, unless she's one of these spirits, unclean spirits, that I'm giving testimony about as a spiritual woman who is embracing her spirituality and that has the eyes to see spiritually, mentalism. Unless she's one of those. And then she, or there's some form of camera, whatever. Maybe she might think, you know, she wouldn't think she know me. Even if she saw the videos, which the videos are on YouTube, public, she still don't know me. She still has never sat down, had a personal conversation with me. Dinner went out. None of them have. Okay. So when she was speaking, when she it seemed like her as I stood next to her to make certain to do things, I felt irritation from her, but I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know where she had a bad day before she got there. I don't know. I mean, why we don't have a communication issue, as in. I try to get to know her personally, so why would I think it has anything to do with me at that moment? Or I should say, why will I act upon thinking it has something to do with me at that moment? All right, Islam. So that's what I should say. And I didn't. I you know, just like, okay, I feel something, but I'm not going to admit. You know, just keep. Thank you, Naomi. But today, she just like continuing. I told the guy, I said, excuse me, this is a new guy. He only been working for Burger King, not even, I don't think for a month. This is my, approximately. I thought he looked like he speaks Spanish, but I don't know. He definitely looked like he's Hispanic, but I don't know. I didn't know. I never had to have to speak to him, or ask him for anything that I remember. So I never really asked him his name. And so when I looked at him, I said, excuse me, I don't know your name, but I needed to tell him about the Whoppers. And before I even finished it, say, what's your name? And Naomi interrupted me. You don't know his name? I was like, you know, I was like, I don't know his name. You know, you know, and she didn't say it like, you don't know. She said it in a rude, like, angry, aggressive manner. You don't know his name? Like, you know, I was like I'm supposed to know his name. Like, there's something about him. I supposed to know his name. That's like, how dare I not know his name? Like, what's wrong with me? Like, he's done so much for me. I supposed to know. You know, it's sort of like that. It was that tone. Like, this guy did so much, and you know, it's like, and you don't know his name. You know, you know. I was like, I said, Naomi, I don't know his, you know, and she said something else, but I couldn't hear her because Phyllis interrupted and said, Rhonda, go on break. I said, okay, I'll go on break. So I went on break. I clocked out. As I was clocking out and walking out the kitchen, I went to him and I said, excuse me. And I told him about the Whoppers again to make sure. And I said, what is your name? Oh yeah, because Naomi was like, you can ask him his name, you know. was like, I heard him. I think I heard her say that. Something like that. Mindy was like, he knows English. I never implied he didn't know English. I didn't know if he knew English or didn't know English. I was quite. I mean, he looked Hispanic, but I didn't know if he was Hispanic. But when this was happening, Naomi and him started to speak Spanish fluently. As I was clocking out and walking around to him, and I told him, I told him about the Whoppers, and I said, what is your name? He said, Belle. I said, okay. Thank you. And I went, as I was walking out, the kitchen and around, I could hear, them say, the employees were saying they knew. It's like, who is they? I don't know who they, I've heard this before. People saying they knew, somebody knew something, they knew, that sort of thing. I was like, they knew, because I was trying to hear what they were saying, because definitely there was, conversation about what just happened. So, and I looked at the TV. The TV was on. It was on a talk show with all black females on the talk show. And it was interesting. I heard them use different words. And a black male, I heard them use different words. I think the name of the talk show was The Real. James was outside in the lobby. Sitting down up under the TV almost. Anyway, I was hearing different words from the TV that I thought was odd that the host was saying, and these were looked like all black or melanated females, predominantly females. I heard the word kid, buffalo. What else did I hear? Kid, buffalo. So when I hear buffalo, the reason why I thought it was odd, because Burger King sells buffalo sauce. I always suggest to sell the sauces: buffalo ranch, sweet and sour. And I hear them say kid around here a lot. A lot of times I hear them say kid, like they're trying to initiate somebody. I don't know who they calling a kid. It's like, who are they calling a kid? But I hear the words kid, or that's a kid. What else did I hear them say that I thought it was odd? Buffalo kid. It was something else the black females were saying on the TV that I thought it was odd, because I've heard it not out, from people that's not on TV. What was it? It was something else. I've heard them say something about peace, something about being is peace or something like that. These are in reference to those that are on TV. And here in Annapolis, I hear people say that's peace more, that sort of thing. So this is not the first. So many, a lot of times, Burger King has a TV on, and black talk show hosts are on, like Wendy. And once again, Imani Gray and I, we haven't watched TV in years. We unplug the TV. We make an attempt to not have anything to do with the TV. Because I definitely see it as a satellite. It's negative energy, and I don't want that in my world. All right, there's negative energy that doesn't that has to be recycled into something that's more positive and harmonized with the organic earth and universe. That energy, the TV, is outside of natural law. That energy I see, it's definitely connected to artificial intelligence. And so in that, it doesn't, to me, I'm as a spiritual being who is striving to harmonize with the organic earth and the universe, I don't feel a connection or any form of harmony that connects to that TV. That which connects to it is definitely, it's like a force field for me, definitely comes up to back it away. Islam. So that says a lot. So once again, in 2016, when we came to Annapolis, we watched the TV here at Senate State America for approximately 3 to 4 months. This is in 2016. We were watching a movie station, but then I unplugged it. So we didn't watch TV in 2010 up until 2016. 2016, we watched it for 4 months. we were just excited to have the room and saw the TV, but then I unplugged it, didn't watch it, and we haven't watched it since. We just so happened many times in the lobby they have the TV on, CNN, a lot of times on the news here at Extended Stay America at 120 Admiral Crockett Drive. A lot of times, and many times I gave testimony about Judge Mathis. One time I was leaving and here going to work, and they had Judge Mathis on, and as I was leaving to walk out the door, the TV is on in the lobby. Judge Mathis said, "Yeah," loud, like I hear African American Black Negroes say, "Yeah, yeah," but he said it in an angry manner. I thought that was odd. And I gave testimony about it. And also at Burger King, they have Judge Mathis on sometimes. So, anyway, what else did I hear them say? Oh, I heard a black male say something about on TV today. I don't think it was The Real Show. It could be The Real or another one of the black talk show hosts saying, "I'm going to be up there tonight." I don't know. And it's interesting. I hear black males and females talk about how they going over to watch her or help her, or definitely when I experience forced plotted thoughts or mental engagement, like one of them are definitely covering my sheath, trying to control or manipulate, you understand, emotions. And then somebody might say, "Brother," something about brother. Then I might hear, it's like helping. I've experienced this in reference to those that are unclean in spirits. Not all are unclean in spirits that are African American, Black, Negro, or from that exist on in Mexico or in that area of Mexico or South Central America, or that exist in the islands or the continent. That's not. I'm Moorish Empire. I can't say everybody in Moorish Empire is clean in spirit. I cannot, but so that's why I can't say, but I can demonstrate myself and just give you a idea. I can tell you that what I've experienced predominantly, and those that have a body that demonstrate to seem to be definitely unclean, unnatural in spirit, Islam as a spiritual woman. So I would never put everybody in a hole, but there, it's a cesspool. So there's a cesspool of unclean spirits in a jurisdiction. So we definitely don't have anything to do with the TV. The TV is definitely, it's like naturally a force field comes up, and it's amazing to see so many Black Negroes, African Americans seem to be, and pale skin, and those that speak Spanish seem to be like a zone when it comes to that TV. It is truly amazing to watch them. Literally, they're in a zone when it comes to that TV. That TV is a satellite, and it's to me it's very unclean and negative energy. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to clear up. I am not accusing Naomi. I don't know what caused her to be the way she was today. If the conversations I have had with Imani in reference to immigrants, these any conversation you have with immigrants, is known about different immigrants that come to this landmass. It's not negative. Then I definitely, with unnatural, unclean spirits, I definitely emphasize. So the word unclean and unnatural. If you're not unclean, unnatural, if you're not a part of a sex trafficking ring, if you're not invading someone's space, planning to rape or bring someone in a sex trafficking ring, if you're not an unclean spirit sending forth sharp pains, and I'm not accusing her, I'm just saying, sending forth sharp pains, trying to rape mentally, spiritually, then words I speak has absolutely nothing to do with you. If you're not in illegal organ selling, drug dealing, money laundering, a sex trafficking ring, nothing I say in reference to unclean, unnatural spirits should offend you. Islam. So I truly don't understand where her anger came from, or seemed, especially with the guy that's new. It's like, you don't know his name. I was like, why am I supposed to know his name? like that, you know. She didn't even give me a chance. So and I told her, I said, I have no reason. I told Naomi this. I said, I have no reason. I forgot I said this, to treat him differently. I have no reason to treat him differently at Burger King. Why would, you know? So anyway, it was very odd. Anyway, it is December 23rd, 2021. This happened today.